That's how it goes. You know, you have to play the game. And the field is packed, like many people have said this year. So you can't make any mistakes.
Absolutely. It's super, super tricky. And we were watching you during the qualifying, and yeah, we know that you've got the potential to make semi-finals and finals.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you up there again. All right, you talked about the stacked field. A couple drawing my attention. Number one is Colin Duffy.
Yeah.
Because he's come so close, hasn't he?
Totally.
Never made it.
Yeah.
Bit of a confidence boost for him this evening.
He climbs great. When it's his style, he can just like motor through moves and surprise the entire crowd. And then we also have a few other young guns in here. The Japanese team for sure.
Yeah, first finals for him, so it's going to be exciting. There he is on stage. I mean, the nerve. I mean, you'd think he would feel nerves at this point, but I've given up thinking the Japanese team have any nerves.
I don't know. Like, they handle it so well. Their field in Japan is stacked, so they have to deal with that level all the time. They're used to it, I think.
And he's just 17 as well. But there is a man who is used to the pressure, Alex Megos, and he seems to enjoy Villars.
He is, yeah. And he's looking super fit this year. He's putting in a lot of work.
And Toby Roberts there on the screen. I mean, look, you're similar age to Toby coming through. How much of an inspiration is that man to you?
Pretty amazing. They call him the Terminator.
Really?
Yeah. Just because he can motor through moves, and you think he's off 1 second. Nope. He keeps going.
Yeah, he puts everything into it. And Jakob Schubert, well, I am a little bit biased towards that man because I love to watch him climb.
I'm excited. There's a great variety of age in this finals.
Yeah, age and styles. And someone, again, in Jakob's kind of category is Adam Ondra. And he looked good during the qualifying especially.
Yeah.
So Adam is back. And the crowd, as you can see, appreciating him being here. And then Colin Duffy, well, we chatted about him earlier, finally making a finals back where he belongs. And he looks so confident during the semi-finals. Super, super chill. Got it all done. And then finally, well, he's been the talk of the season. Serato. Oh, sorry. Is that Serato there?
Yeah,
Serato there. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I did not expect him to win the overall title for bowling.
I know, wow. And then he's showing up in lead and doing the same thing. It's amazing. I think you can bring that confidence in throughout the different, throughout the seasons. I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, apparently his coaches were saying they kind of put him into the boulder comps as a sort of let's just see how he does.
Yeah.
Then he accidentally won the thing.
That's so crazy.
But it's lead where he excels. So
you know, I'm really excited for Youfei because I don't know, was it 2019 or 2018?
Yeah, well, when he won, or
or like made podium.
Yeah, I'm having a look back. It's certainly been a long time.
It has, and I'm excited to see what he can do today.
It was in Villars, 2019. Yeah, he was second.
Wow, that's super cool.
It's funny how certain athletes like this this wall, so it's very interesting. Well, this is the observation that happened before we started talking. The athletes gathering together as they do to try to work out the sequences, and a couple of usual suspects there, Megos, Ondra, and Jakob grouped together.
Yeah. The oldies.
The oldies. I'm glad I didn't say that. They kill me.
No, I can make fun of them.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Veterans, perhaps.
Yeah,
that's more PC.
That's better. It's polite.
But talking about a veteran, there is Jane Kim.
Yeah.
How cool is it to have her back?
Awesome. Yeah. It's funny. This venue is usually more, I would say, comp style. The moves are dynamic, and you see a lot of surprises. Yet you have some of the more experienced climbers, the veterans, we could say, that benefit really from this style. I don't know. Maybe it's the fiberglass. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny. I think maybe some stadiums suit some athletes.
Yeah.
And also, it must be a confidence thing as well. You know, if you know you've done well here in the past when you come in.
Yeah.
Have you got a favorite stadium you like to climb in?
I think Villars, honestly. Yeah. Okay. The style is like very punchy and bouldery, and I love fiberglass holds and volumes, and so you climb like this 3D environment. Like you can see the finals routes here, the men's at the bottom. The holds are so high profile, they're sticking out of the wall, so you really have to play around with them and use your body well, but it's also endurance-y and boulder. It offers all of it. Yeah. Look, on the men's, you have a triple stacked kind of sky ball pancake situation going with a yellow hold in the middle. That type of volume stack only is seen in Villars.
I think we call it the fried egg. That's what I'm going to call it anyway.
I love that. That's better than my triple stack.
You know me, I just make stuff up as I go along.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see it in a minute. Youfei Pan comes out first of all. He was 13th in Innsbruck. Did an okay boulder season, up and down, a bit inconsistent, but 14th place finishes along the way from Team China. And so good to see Team China back. They will be competing heavily in the speed tomorrow, so really cool that they get a chance to compete. So here we go. Now, the start of this route, I talked to the route setters, and apparently physical, but not too bad up to that fried egg hold, and that's where the crux really starts.
Okay, wow.
So Youfei is underway. Red and black holds, dual text shining throughout.
From my experience, the bottom of the routes are often not so hard, but they're risky, and you have to find a good flow. Otherwise, you can get easily pumped.
Yeah, it's kind of pump management, isn't it? Because it's steep straight off the deck.
And clipping can be awkward, and you can lose a lot of energy easily. But if you climb well, you can get some good flow and save a lot for the top.
Absolutely. Well, Youfei will have to climb clean and quickly through this bottom half of the route to make sure he's got the energy for the top half. So makes the clips.
I like the way he's clipping. It's power clipping, I call it. He's quick and decisive clipping. Bum bum.
Is that something you practice, like clipping? Because by now I think you'd be an expert at it.
Honestly, sometimes you can fumble a clip and it just throws your flow off 100%. So that's a hard shoulder move.
Yeah, and blocked as well. You got to be accurate there.
But he just committed. You see power clip right there. That was quick and swift.
Yeah, it's no messing, isn't it? He just gets it in, moves on. And you can see on the left of your screen that graphic. That's going to indicate where the winners are, so you can keep track of them. It's very simple in lead. Whoever climbs highest wins. If you don't reach the top, then each hold is scored via a point system along the way. So Youfei Pan is on hold 17, therefore he's got 17 points on the board. If you use a hold, going to the next one, you get a plus if you fall off before you get there. We'll explain that more when it happens. All right, so Youfei is holding on to the sloper high up on the wall. Looks quite a good resting position, that.
Yeah, especially in these conditions, those flat holds are super sticky. This underclean move does look powerful, though. Nice.
Yeah, he's into the volcano. That's the fried egg hold, the stacked volumes that we were talking about. And there's a big old jump over to there. It is a jug on the yellow holds, but you've got to get to it. No feet.
That crimp coming up does not look super good either.
Now he locks it off with the left, and here's the jump.
Here we go.
It's blind as well.
Wow.
Sinks into it. And this is probably the best opportunity for them to rest on the route. And you can see he's got a bicycle in with the right and left foot, and then makes the clip. Oh.
That looks kind of like an awkward rest, but he's making it work.
Yeah, because that right heel isn't really sinking into the dish.
No, Colin Duffy is very good at these high heel rests. He loves them. Sometimes he puts a toe hook on instead of a heel.
I think Youfei just cleaned his left shoe then, or chalked it up or something, I'm not quite sure. And he's stretching his calf, or his hamstring as well.
Oh wow, you were right. The route setters did not mess around here coming up. Those are some hard looking moves.
Yeah, it's definitely a route of two halves, this, and now it really kicks up into the crimps. And now he can get the heel in better, but that's what he's holding on to.
Youfei has not made any mistakes so far.
It's perfect from him.
Yeah.
Might be a knee bar here, but I think it's blocked by that black hold.
I think he needs to get his foot up. Oh, wow.
Into the block crimp, locks it off again. Yeah, just crimps really for the next couple of meters or so. This is a strong first climb from Youfei Pan, really qualifying in last place for the finals.
Maybe a toe hook or a heel hook right here. Nice, he's finding it.
He's got the toe in. Look at that right elbow coming up though. He needs to flick the hand. I think he was coming into a pinch then.
Yeah, it seems like he maybe got fumbled with the rope. Another thing that's crucial is rope management. if you flip into your rope or you have the rope on the wrong side of your hand when you're going to do a big move, it can really get in your way.
Yeah, during the, I think it was qualifying, in the semi-finals, I saw a lot of athletes having to flick their hand around the rope. And then, of course, we had the rope incident for the women, where they were hooking it by accident. So, yeah, you're right. It's very important. All right, well, one climber done. That is our arena here in Villars. The crowd all down the front, the coaches and athletes closest. Let's have another look at Youfei. This was down at the beginning. Shouldery moves up into the jug. And then these crimps, that's so nasty. It's kind of sloping as well.
Yeah. Overall, I think he climbed great.
I think so too, yeah. That was the flick. Yeah, you're right. Kind of hit the draw on the way through. All right, so Youfei Pan is done. We move on. Shion Omata is out next. His first World Cup. Oh, no, sorry, not first World Cup. It was in Innsbruck 12th.
His first finals?
First finals, yeah. So he's guaranteed a PB. 17. How old are you, Victor?
I'm 20, born in 2003, so I'm older for my category. Last year was my last year in youth.
Okay. All right, Shion Omata is up and underway. Whatever he does, it will be a PB for him. Of course, he'll be looking to get on the podium, show those Japanese selectors that he's one to consider.
Yeah.
Big jump up, dragging on that hold with the fingers.
I'm such a fan of these EP holds. I love their shape.
Yeah, the EP guys are actually in the stadium, and they're the most enthusiastic bunch of wall creators I've ever met in my life. So psyched on the walls they create.
I've actually heard that this wall is going to be very similar. The Villars wall is going to be very similar to the wall in Bern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's an EP. Yeah, it is an EP wall in Bern, I think.
Or maybe I'm confusing it with the Meringen wall.
Yeah, Meringen wall, the one in Briançon as well is brand new, the one coming up in a couple of weeks. That'll be interesting.
That'll be super interesting. Briançon is known as the kind of the sketchy World Cup because they set some really technical slabs at the bottom, and then it kicks back into this 55-degree roof. Oh. And you don't have time to breathe. You just get sucked into this boulder problem off the ground. Yeah, and this time around, I think it'll be a little different.
Yeah, brand new wall that's coming in 2 weeks. But right now, Shion Omata is resting high up on the wall with a heel. And so far, as we know, it's just about managing the power down low. Those square checkered-like shapes that mark the wall kind of give you an indication of where the athletes are. And he's about halfway through at the moment.
I think this is the first crux of the route.
It's really awkward, kind of twisting that toe in.
Totally. Nice. He's finding a little toe hook jam.
Yeah, that left foot looks like it's watched into the crack. Watched. That's a word for you. All right, fried egg hold coming up. Remember, it's blind. You've got to jump sideways. You have got that right foot to spring off. And he misses. No. Fractionally too low on that. Youfei Pan made it all look so easy.
But he really went further. Like, he really made the effort to go far. And I'm sure it's also blind. Like, you're not exactly sure where that jug is.
Well, he's pretty happy. His first finals, and you can see the crowd getting behind him there. A lot of the crowd gathering on the left of the arena, although they're starting to filter through now towards the right as well. As you can see, as they fill around. I think that left side is closer to the wall. Well, let's have another look at this again. Easy through the first. Watch his right hand. It was slightly under it. Disappointment, but a good effort. Currently sitting in second position. And the weather has been in and out, let's just say that. Yesterday during the qualifications, it's some of the worst conditions I've ever watched athletes climb in. What was it like out there?
It was honestly I thought it was dry, but the athletes and the routes were getting a lot of chalk because the humidity just you're sweating more and you feel like you need to chalk up some more than you actually are used to, and so all the fiberglass got this awkward layer of humid cake chalk, and so it made them feel very slippery, and that's why some athletes were like, oh, it's wet, but I think it was just the thick layer of chalk that was stuck on there.
Yeah, chalk is sticky until it builds up.
Because like we were in the clouds.
Yeah, it was totally. You couldn't see the wall at times. Well, Alex Megos likes this wall. Second in 2021. And he's very recently made a podium in Innsbruck, where he was also second, got that silver. And Alex looks in good form at the moment.
He is right now.
Right, he comes out to the slope, but gets the heel locked in. Cruises that shoulder move. Is he jamming? I think he might be jamming in there. I can't see his right hand. I hope it is a jam as well. Yes, Megos. That's awesome. Or is it a crimp? It might be a crimp. I might be overhyping the jam, but I do like to see a jam.
I can't tell. I think that was a jam.
I think it was too.
Yeah. He's keeping it interesting.
He is. Outdoor styling.
That's what I like to see when athletes and climbers are just playing on the wall, you know, getting creative.
Yeah,
and
really.
then he's jamming again. He's making good use of that feature.
I mean, Alex climbs a lot outdoors, and features like that we see outdoors.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You crackheads out there. You'll enjoy that moment. All right, Alex with the high heel.
And goes directly left-hand into the undercling. That seemed really efficient.
Yeah, moving very smoothly. Just look at the way he uses his feet. Brilliant from Alex. He's got to focus here. Sets himself. Oh,
so easy.
Almost static into that. All right, so Alex underway.
That's cool. He's doing a little bike on the dual techs, but he seems very comfortable.
He does. Youfei Pan had his right foot on top of that white volume, pressing on the black jib in there. Alex...
For the rest?
Yeah.
I think Youfei did a double heel.
Yes, no, you're right. And for the rest, yeah.
For the rest.
But he had a bicycle for a moment.
Okay,
but yeah, Alex not
right.
using the heels, you're right. And he looks stretched out. Is that restful position, do you think, for him?
I think so.
Oh, Campus is up. All right, well, Alex is into the business end of this route now. Youfei Pan got 34. He's on 28. Thing is, you do all those big shouldery moves, and suddenly you've got to ask your fingers to crimp.
Yeah, crimp and then clip from there, you know?
He goes straight for the second one, into the right, which means he doesn't need to do that awkward, he doesn't do the awkward flip.
Yeah, that's right. Switch to heel.
And this will be Alex in the lead. Oh, big foot pop though. And look how blocked that hold is. He's got a couple of centimetres to aim for. All right, Alex on the head wall, but watch those elbows. They're starting to go up. And although the angle kicks back, it's still really quite overhanging up there.
He doesn't seem like he knows what to do here.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you.
No, it's back and forth. It's complicated. I mean, there is a jump to the red volume coming up.
Okay, it's the cross under. That's right.
And I'll make the clip. He's kind of standing on the rope, a bit awkward. Maybe not a huge jump here, but maybe a spring up. We'll see. Yeah, he's got to... Hits the slope and brings the thumb in underneath.
That left foot does not look good.
No, it does not. Alex struggling here. And he falls.
Wow.
Alex did some insane foot beater at the top of the semi-final routes. He found his toe.
Wow.
It was crazy, like standing on the smallest edge. All right, Alex is in the lead as things stand. We've had 3 athletes, quite a few. Look at that face. He's talking to us, Victor. That's what's going on.
I'm still trying to process what the route is asking. Like, he seemed pretty stuck right there. The left foot is not great. It's just vertical. Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to have to see.
Yeah, we will. We've got a few more to come. Alex is happy, though. He gave that everything, and he will tell, I've forgotten about the Villars king seat or queen seat on the left of the stage. It's gold and red. Hopefully we'll get a shot of that. Well, he got the jump easy, made that jam we just saw down low, and that was the final move for Alex. And he returns to the deck to sit in the hot seat. And Toby Roberts is out.
Did Alex get the plus there?
We'll wait for the scores to be updated. Yeah, I'll just have a little check.
Because I think getting that red hold is going to be a crux of the head wall. The first EP red volume that Alex got with his right hand. But we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Right, Toby Roberts, one of a real hopeful to claim an Olympic qualifying place in Bern.
The Terminator.
Alex has currently got 40, so not the plus yet.
Okay.
All right, here goes the Terminator. Now, if Toby wins, he'll be the first British climber to ever win in 2 disciplines.
Incredible.
So world records could be broken here, or records could be broken. Yeah, do go and watch that competition in Brixton when he won the gold for Boulder. It was incredible.
That was an amazing comp, yeah.
Hardest I've ever seen an athlete try on the wall, I think.
That's what some of my friends have told me, that he is one of the climbers who can try the hardest and for a really long time.
Yeah, and he's staticking this move, then hits the cut loose and just campuses up with casual one armor. As you do. All right, so Toby looking clean at the moment. Hips close to the wall. And night is starting to descend here. It's been light till very late, but the clouds are overhead, so it will get dark quick. He's in the spotlight. I'll be fascinated to see if he does a jam here as well. Toby's one of another outdoor climber. Multiple 9As. And he doesn't just... Alex was just showboating that jam, I think. He was trying to show off his gritstone roots.
Totally. See, it's cool. It's some playful climbing.
I think it's awesome. All right, Toby shakes out, looks down at the clock. Clock is on the bottom right of your screen, 4 minutes 20. That's how long he's got to do this route.
Little jam.
Yeah, and up into the undercling crimp thing. Mike's picking up every rattle of the quick draws there.
Those quick draws are super nice. I think they're the new Petzl Spirits. Ooh. Yeah, I noticed them in qualifiers. They clip so smooth.
Villars has some budget to spend, clearly.
Totally.
Yeah, nice wide carabiner and wide gates for the athletes. All right, Toby's resting. Now we start with the men's tonight. Women's comes later on, and then the speed finals is tomorrow on Sunday. And Toby gets going again. Left foot scrubbing on that volume. And this is the jump that makes me nervous. Very easy to mess it up. Always trying to go statically.
Wow.
Sets himself for this jump. Gets it easily. That's a wild position to be in, isn't it?
Yeah. He barely got deep enough in the right hand jug.
Just for Toby. He immediately gets the right foot up. I don't think he was hyping the crowd. I think he was shaking out, but it looked like he was hyping them, and he kind of thanked them after that. All right, Toby will milk this rest. He knows what's coming. He's got 2 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. He launches up, but the heel's still in. finds the left shoulder now. He's got to press into that, and we know how good he is at those kind of moves.
Wow, little shake right there. That was super smooth.
He's so good at those micro shakes.
Totally.
Just cracks them in.
He's also really strong at the 3-finger drag. So if you notice, like most of the time, if he can, he will just drag a hold.
And in drag, for people who don't know what it is, that's when you're not closing your fingers, you're leaving them open. And he's not pinching that.
He'll have to do the flip.
Oh, it's dangerous that, but he gets it in. Big bump up to the next crimp.
Nice.
The control there, I thought he was going full on for it, but he stopped himself just before.
I think that was just a little way to shake off a little bit.
All right, far right foot, but this is where things get complicated. And we saw Alex pause here. And Toby is struggling.
Wow.
Pads only on that.
Directly reads the under.
Oh, I'm literally gritting my teeth with him. Right, he gets the cross through.
No way.
Struggling a bit with that clip. It's awkward because it's right by your right foot.
Is he going to shake off right there?
I think he's trying to. It might have cost himself a bit of energy, though.
See, this move is really hard.
He's trying to match 2 fingers only with the left hand.
No way.
How does he find these positions?
This is so impressive.
I feel like I'm fanboying out here. Big jump, misses the reach up, and that's 39 at the moment.
That was an awesome fight. 20 seconds left on the clock.
He kept looking down.
He just,
Trying to time his rests. All right, well, good work from Toby. We'll wait for the confirmation, but as things stand, he's in second place. And Terminator is giving it all. I love that nickname. I genuinely didn't know he had it. All right, well, Toby will untie that knot. It always locks up a bit under force. And then we'll get to see him. So, Victor, I had your head coach in the commentary box earlier on, Malik. He was good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool to hear the sort of like the coaching side to this.
Yeah. You have Alana in here a lot as well. And so
I do, yeah.
I made a joke on the group chat saying, watch out, Malik. Watch out, Alana. Malik is going to be replacing you.
Yeah, I think he was a bit nervous, but he did really, really well. And that was Toby's jump, got the heel in. Yeah, do go back and listen to it. Yeah, it was Malik on the semi-finals, and he gave some good insights into athletes' mentality. He said you were particularly poor, but, you know, that's for you and him to work out.
I'll have a chat with him after.
Yeah, do. No, I joke, of course. All right, Alex Megos, top spot 40. Toby Roberts, 39+. Youfei Pan and Shion Omata. That's our top 4. But 4 incredibly strong athletes to come. Jakob Schubert, Adam Ondra, Colin Duffy, and Serato Anraku to finish off the men's side of the competition. Well, there is our drone as it pans around the stadium. Athletes are on the left under the tents. Crowd at the front, and our commentary boxes in those boxes on the left. So we get a great view of the stage as the sun sets behind the mountain as well. So a beautiful place to go climbing here this evening. And that's the chair I was talking about. It's the hot seat. Alex is in it. He suits it, I think.
He does. I know there are a few pictures of him before from previous years in the same seat.
I remember Sean Bailey sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
And looking kind of awkward and confident all at the same time. It was like surprised to be there, but suited it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Alex is probably drinking his favourite cup of tea there. I went filming with him in the UK once, and he texted me just saying, "Can you bring 60 packets of tea with you? Because I can't get them." He loves his tea. Anyway, little weird fact for you there. That's our crowd. They're enjoying the moment. Yeah, for such a small little village, it seems like everyone is here this evening.
And people are going to keep coming in.
Yeah, they are. You can hear this event from all over town. You can see the trees framed in the background. So what's the gym situation like around it? Did you go down into the valley?
Yeah, I went down to Villeneuve. There's a gym called grimper.ch. A few other athletes were there as well training. It's good. It's super cool. Yeah, Switzerland has some good gyms.
Yeah, and then of course from here it's moving to Chamonix. When does Team Canada go over there?
So Team Canada this year is a bit separated. We're all doing our own thing. My brother and I are traveling together, and we're heading there tomorrow. Okay. But we'll squeeze in a session in Switzerland before we head over there.
Yeah, get acclimatized to Chamonix. That competition taking place next weekend. And
That's
then
a fun venue as well. Another new wall. I don't know if you've heard.
No, I hadn't. It's a new one.
Yeah.
Oof, okay.
Yeah. So a little spicy.
Yeah, because they sold the wall to Indonesian Federation.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that we saw in Jakarta last year.
Yes. All right, Jakob Schubert is out. He's 32. He's an utter legend, and he can fully get on a podium here.
I really am excited to see what he can do on this thing.
It is his kind of route, especially the bottom.
Yeah, totally.
All right, Jakob approaches the wall, just happy to be out there climbing. I spoke to him in Innsbruck, and he admitted that, look, the young kids coming through perhaps have him at bouldering at the moment, but lead, he still reckons he can fight for it, and as he's proven.
I think experience plays a big role in the lead game. Like the experienced climbers, there's just a process that you have so dialed, you can execute every single time. Nearly.
Yeah, just knowing the holds, knowing what setters are thinking.
Knowing your warm-up, knowing the timing of the competition.
All right, well, Jakob climbing well at the moment. Through section 1, into the white holds. Setters have very kindly put different colours on the wall so we can work it out. Big shoulder bump. Getting lots of support from Team Austria, especially, who have gathered it en masse to cheer him on. Torquing that right foot into the crack.
Deciding not to use that toe jam. You really have to twist the toe jam in there. It feels so good though when you twist it in correctly. It just sticks.
Yeah, it takes all the weight off your arms when you get it right. All right, so he's got toes, the left toe in, and that right just pressing against the wall. Here comes the jump, gets the crimp in. No problem for Jakob.
Super smooth.
It pushes you so far out from the wall because it's stacked up like that. And the curve of the rope is really dramatic.
And I think if you jump a little too far out of the wall, you have a hard time getting deep into the right-hand jug. You have to kind of go into the wall.
Yeah, so a tricky move, but Jakob executed it perfectly. 2 heels in above his head.
I think it's starting to rain.
Yes, this storm has been just moving around. When I walked down to the stadium an hour and a half ago or so, it was pouring with rain. Then it went away, came back. So it's just circling the mountain.
Luckily, it's cold enough outside that you still have some cold conditions.
Yeah, the athletes won't be affected by it. And if the wall survived the rain of the other day, it can handle a shower.
Totally. The crowd is looking like they're handling the shower too. They're psyched.
They are indeed. Jakob halfway through. Everyone, apart from Shion Omata, getting to this stage. Up with the left hand, crimping with the right. Big shoulder press from Jakob.
Getting the higher foot. Little shake, super clean.
It's good setting that by the setters to not allow the knee bar there.
Yeah, totally.
Because that would really allow them to get something back for the top.
But it's always fun when like there's one climber who finds the knee bar and everybody else skips it, and you're like, oh.
It's usually Paul Schempf as well.
Totally. I was thinking about that in his semi-final route.
Yeah, he almost had a no-hand rest and no one else got anywhere near.
All right, this is Jakob's cup of tea right here.
Yeah, he's on the crimps, isn't he?
Crimps, and he can just machine through them and recover.
All right, here we go. The grind begins.
Yes, let's see it.
Nails the first crimp.
Drop knee. Decides to go under. Taking it slow.
Yeah, Toby was like almost screaming at this point, but Jakob looks a bit calmer.
That rope is getting in the way, but no problem for him. Okay, high foot, that's what we wanted to find.
Yeah, he's nailing it. He's moving into first position as well. Jakob in the lead.
He looks fresh.
He does. All right, first time we get to see this. Yeah, he did look fresh. I think he had more to give there.
I think so too. Maybe the left hand was worse than he thought.
We'll catch it in a replay at the moment. You can see the rain there, not only on our camera lens, but falling into the crowd. Luckily, we're in a lovely warm commentary box up here, so we're fine.
He seems psyched.
Well, with 3 to go, Jakob is on the top spot. So if anyone falls lower than him, he's guaranteed a medal. And that means Alex will vacate the hot chair thing, whatever it's called. And then Jakob will take his place.
Next up, we have Ondra.
We do have Ondra. Yeah, these two read the route together.
The veterans.
All right, there's the hot seat. Toby on the left. I think it's a bit unfortunate they have the deck chairs because it looks kind of like a bunch of kids sitting around, kind of all tucked up with their knees around their ears. All right, Ondra is out on stage. He's definitely picking and choosing comps this year, like a lot of climbers are doing. The world champs, their focus. Got to get the points to qualify, but
I'm sure many athletes are going to be skipping Alain Briançon. Just because then you give yourself 3-week window before Bern, the World Championships.
Yeah, lots of teams I talked to, when I asked if they were going, they were like, it just depends. Because if, the athlete fails to get the points needed in these rounds, they have to go down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, I think ideally a lot of them will skip it. Is your plan to skip it, or are you going?
So I was initially going to skip Briançon, but I'm planning on going now. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's always a good place. All right, Adam is underway, climbing quickly at the bottom. He's basically got to get to the top of the wall there to overtake Jakob. That style Adam has, like the little flicks he puts in.
He has such a particular style.
Yeah, and if you're new to comp climbing and don't know who Ondra is, Google him, because he's got quite a few videos out there. He's got many records, climbed the world's first 9C route, and he's jamming as well. Now, you kind of expect that from Adam.
Yeah. That is so cool.
There's that story of him teaching the Japanese team how to jam after a competition in Maringin a few years ago.
I do
it.
remember that.
Love that story.
Maringin always had these funky hand jams. I think 2 years in a row, even more maybe. So is one boulder with a hand jam, and the athletes come out of it with like bleeding knuckles because sometimes you don't know what to do.
Look at that. That is a Silence-esque move, that twisting the knee down.
So cool.
Yeah, he has weird flexibility, Adam. Not many could do that.
I love how he always like takes a moment, closes his eyes, and like centers back in so that he can refocus.
Yeah, he loves being out here on the stage doing this. All right, gets the clip in. Locks the toe, comes into the left crimp.
Oh, no right foot.
Huge jump from Adam.
He skipped the right pancake foot.
That was risky to do that.
That just shows the confidence he's feeling right now, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, he won't have missed it, he'll have seen it.
Yeah.
He's tall, so maybe he just thought it would bunch him up a bit, perhaps.
Yeah.
Adam has 16 lead World Cup wins to his name.
How many does Jakob have?
19.
19,
So Jakob
wow.
just ahead. All right, Adam shakes out with the left heel in. Stretched up on the wall, the rain continuing to fall. Bumps his left hand to the crimp, right hand through, into the shoulder, which he makes look easy. This is a big move, gets the right locked. Okay, here we go. I love this hand movement. What's he going to do with it?
Comes straight to the pinch, like Jakob.
Yeah, I think that's that experience coming through. Bumps up like Toby did.
He has really good pace right now.
Yeah, he does. 2 minutes 15. I mean, Toby was kind of pushing the time at this point.
Yeah. No trouble with the clip. He knows exactly what to do.
Ooh, we had a hesitation there. Oh, it's dual text, that thing as well. I didn't see that before, so only half of the hole's really usable. Up into the dish with the left hand. Now this is near where Jakob fell. Keep an eye on the score. No. Adam does fall. 41. He might get the plus. We'll have to wait and see. But it won't be enough to overtake Jakob.
He seemed a bit bunched up in the undercling. Maybe he was just pumped and couldn't flip.
Yeah, I think so. He suddenly had to turn on the gear. Once he got that red pinch thing, he started to motor.
It's weird because he was shaking off on that.
All right, Adam done, and there's only 2 to go. Let's watch how he did it.
Some good separation on the final here.
Really good, yeah. I was concerned at the beginning because I thought everyone was just cruising this first half. Look at that swing. He just went with it. It's amazing. Didn't try to fight it. All right, so Adam is down and done. Still undoing the knot. I always think someone should go and help them at this point. There should be like a desert. I mean, we've got volunteers for everything else.
Yeah.
And I think Villars is thinking about it now. Adam having a smile, but he's got it done. And Adam did get the plus for that, so it's 41 plus for him. Jakob on 43, and then Alex in third with 40. So yeah, great separation so far for the men. I can't, like, I felt very starstruck this weekend. I don't know why, but like the idea of sort of shaking hands with Adam, especially for Shion Omata, who hasn't made a final before, must be pretty special. All right, well, Colin Duffy has done well so far. He's 1 step away from a podium here. Forget he's only 19. Made the Olympics. He likes these shouldery moves. And I can't wait to see his heel hooks on the top.
He's also a very dynamic climber. And I think that this bottom section will suit him well.
Yeah, you can see him sort of springing through the first moves. Fumbling that clip a bit, gets it in now. Oh, big cut loose. All right, well, that's 6th place, way up. No one really struggling down low. I feel like we should have a sort of a computer game style, like energy meter for the athletes' ability, so we can see. Because sometimes it's hard to understand the effort they're putting in for this, because this is still like probably an 8C route here they're doing.
Totally. It's risky. It's not super straightforward. Maybe you haven't seen some holds that they put on before, you know.
Yeah, and techie. I mean, all those toes and talks. All right, Colin unlocks that right toe, changes it around, and I think he'll look to bump a left heel up. Stays strong on the underclings as he reaches up to the black dish. Oh, finds a knee bar, surely not.
That's super cool.
I don't know what his left foot's on. That kind of...
I think it's just on the black one.
Yeah, and he's
down
just
low.
So scrubbing against it.
Seems like a very small box knee bar.
Yeah, and I don't... Oh, but that was nearly off for Colin. So he made the decision to do it in one movement at the last moment.
Is he going to get the high heels like I thought?
He wants to, doesn't he?
Yep.
There we go.
That's his thing.
Team USA are good at heel hooks generally, I think. Oh, and he's holding his... Oh, he's warming his hands, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not that warm out there.
Let's see. It's currently 13 degrees.
Yeah, it's a fine line because most athletes you talk to like cold conditions, but you can get cold hands. And when they get cold, they get numb, you can't feel it. All right, Colin into the crimps.
Directly into the shoulder.
Yeah, he's in 6th at the moment. Flicks the left hand under the undercling.
This route looks super fun.
Lots of support from the crowd as he starts to go left. Watch this right hand. How will we do it? He's got it in a Gaston at the moment, so he's going to have to flick the right hand into the pinch. And he's looking at it now. There, gets it.
Gets the heel hook in.
All right, Colin looking good. That metal you can see on the wall. A lot of athletes were standing on it during semi-finals and falling.
Goes again. Oh, does the foot switch, not the drop knee like Jakob and Adam did. It's going to be hard to twist over. I think he's going to go back down and get the left foot on. Nice, now he's found it. Is he going to... Oh, no. He just didn't read the sequence right.
All right, so there will not be a podium for Colin. You can see immediately knew he read it wrong.
Oh, man.
Disappointment from Colin, but he will take confidence from this, making a finals again. He's kind of broken that jinx he had going on.
A lot of the athletes got kind of confused with the left handhold is actually a foot for the next move.
Yeah, good point. All right, well, 1 to go, and it's Sarato. So this was Colin early on, reading the route. He was smooth through the bottom, got the heels in nicely. That swing, he did in a lovely fluid motion, got the heel we hoped, and then this is where he just didn't do that cross through.
Right.
And that cost him dear.
The cross through with the left drop knee.
Yeah, that seems to be the way. All right, Sarata Anaraku has the 5-second count, gets counted down, haven't seen that before, and he's on stage and could easily be on the podium here. In Innsbruck, he looked a little tired in the lead finals, which you would do, considering how much he was climbing. So I feel like we haven't quite seen him at his best yet. Strata taking a moment to remind himself of this route. The rain has passed us by. It's gone for the moment. It will probably return. And off he goes, quick at the bottom.
He's also super young. It's impressive.
Crazy, isn't it? I think he's still 16, unless he's suddenly turned 17. No, he's still 16.
Wow. Does that make it... That makes him our youngest competitor in the finals?
In the finals, yeah. Yeah, I think he might be done with the youth scene for a bit. Never know, though.
Who knows? He might show up to South Korea for the Youth Worlds.
Just get a couple of medals.
After the season.
Yeah, why not?
After the burn. I'm not sure if it's during burn or after. I think
it's after.
It's
yeah.
after, right?
Just a couple of days.
Just a couple.
Yeah. All right, so he's got the right heel in matches. Only Alex and Adam doing the jam there.
I really like this style of climbing.
Yeah, I've been impressed all season. He just kind of came onto my radar in Hachiochi because he was so new. You know, we didn't know that much about him, and then, boy, has he been good.
My favorite part is how he intentionally weights his feet. Like, you'll see, like, his foot will go boom. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of an adjustment. Comes back into the undercling. Gets the right foot twisted in now.
There's a lot of intention in his climbing.
Yeah, once you make a decision, he commits to it. Into the underclings. All right, here we go, the jump. Only one athlete hasn't done it so far. Left toe in, left hand on the crimp.
Wow, he jumped from the toe hook.
Crazy unwind.
Most of the athletes have taken their left toe hook out before.
All right, well, he looks fresh so far. He's got the easy bit done, and I say easy with air quotations. Quarter of the wall to go, and he will take a moment here to shake out. Currently, Jakob Schubert, 43, is our leader. Then Adam Ondra and Alex Megos after that.
The veterans are on the board.
That will be a heck of a podium.
That
wouldn't
will.
it? Oh.
I wonder how many times this podium has happened.
Yes.
You know, maybe it has before.
I'm sure someone knows out there.
Maybe not in that order, but
yeah, those three.
the three are legends.
Yeah. Serato, the young upstart, might have something to say about it. Into the crimps.
In the shoulder, nice.
All right, he flicks the hand out. This is quite a full-on move, though, stretched out.
Oh, wow.
All right, he's got his left hand on the pinch. He needs to, just had a casual shake. He needs to bump, and he does.
Finds the toe hook. Nice. Goes from the toe hook, okay.
All right, here we go. This is all important.
Left foot directly, okay. He's going to try to go left hand, maybe.
Yeah, he's setting up for it. No, now, yes, he is.
Wow.
Whoa,
oh, no.
But that was wrong. Right, that foot comes round. Yeah, you could see that intention. He wanted to do it right from the bottom.
Yeah.
But it's not going to make an indent into the podium. So Jakob Schubert's just got a gold medal. And I can see Adam Ondra congratulate him down in the winner's enclosure bit. Adam still talking about... I don't think Adam ever stops talking about climbing. He's just on it all the time. He's literally going through moves with Jakob right now. That's
incredible.
He just loves it, doesn't he? I did a 25-minute interview with Adam Ondra the other day, which will come out soon in the IFSC channel, and he's so enthusiastic. Yeah. And then we stopped filming, and he was still talking to me about climbing. You know, it's awesome.
So psyched. That is so cool for Jakob. He climbed really well.
It really is. Well, Serato will come over to Jakob and congratulate him. His teammate is straight away there, though.
What an awesome finals, honestly.
That's a good route, wasn't it?
Good route, yeah. Good separation, exciting from top to bottom. Some mystery action over the lip, and a bunch of different variations.
Yeah. Well, look, Victor, you got to go and interview the winner right now down on the stage.
All right,
so good luck with that. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, of course.
Today, we've got someone else coming in for the women's competition. I appreciate it so much, man. We'll see you soon. See you in Chamonix. All right, well, goodbye to Victor. Congratulations to Jakob Schubert. He's enjoying every second of that on the podium. And what a podium. That is a podium of complete legends there.